Hey everyone, my name is Alexandra and I am a watercolor artist. I am so excited to tell you that this year we are bringing back cozy Christmas cards in under 10 minutes. Welcome to part 1 of the series in 2025, where I will be teaching you how to paint an adorable winter penguin in under 10 minutes. Let's get started. For supplies today, you guys will need 2 cups of water. I have one for clean, one for dirty water, a napkin for drying your paintbrushes. For paintbrushes, I'm using Princeton rounds, numbers 2, 6, and 8. Paper, I have 140 pound cold press watercolor paper. And paints, I'm using Philosophy and Co's terrain palette. But you guys will need really just any colors for a penguin. So some kind of black and then maybe some kind of red or green for our scarf that we're going to add to him. So first things first, we are going to start with a wet on wet technique to get the body of our penguin painted in. So I'm going to go in with my number 8 brush, and I'm just going to make sure that I have it rinsed off in my clean water. To start for our penguin, I am going to get my color ready here. Not going to paint with it right away, but I just want to make sure it's good to go on my palette. So now back into my clean water, I'm going to jump right in and paint an oval onto my paper. What I want you guys to make sure that you're looking out for here is that if you were to lift your paper up, your water would not be dripping down, but it would be still enough to saturate your page. So now that I have that down, switching to a smaller brush just because we want a little bit more control here. And I'm gonna go into this paint that I've mixed, and I'm gonna work just around the outside of where I've added my water. So working around the outside, I feel I have a little too much water, so I can dry my brush, pick some of that up, and then go back into my black there for a bit more of a darker look. I'm not a huge fan of painting with black on its own, so I'm gonna mix it with the tiniest bit of blue just because I find that helps give it a lot more interest and depth. So again, focusing on kind of the outside here, and I'm just letting it do its thing with the water. So because we're using a wet on wet technique here, we have to move pretty quickly. But while I have this, I'm actually gonna go back in with my paint, and we're just going to add some little wings. So coming out from our penguin, I'm adding sort of these triangle shapes. Really don't need to be too picky with it. I went a lot darker on this side here. So while I still have that paint on my brush, I'm actually going to add that in to the other side as well. And this is something that definitely, as it dries, we can add some darker detail to it. But you'll see that just this touch of blue in here gives it such a fun effect. So now that we've done that, we want to paint the head of our penguin. This is still wet, so I'm gonna go in with my with my clean and wet brush, and I'm adding a circle to the top because I want some of this color to work its way up here and to bleed in to the rest of what I already have. So I can even go in with a little bit of this just to the very edges. So I'm gonna let this bleed into my painting, but then we're gonna go back in and add some more defined details in a minute here. So while that dries, we're gonna jump around just a bit and paint in our feet. So I can go and mix somewhat of an orange yellow color. You can do it as orange or as yellow as you want. And coming out of the bottom of our penguin, I am just gonna do tiny little feet coming out. I just have sort of three toes. I could switch to my smaller paintbrush for this as well, which would make it a little easier, but that is okay. All right, now our painting is under 10 minutes, but I'm going to pause for a minute just to let this dry so that we can make sure that we get all of our details right. All right, so I like the idea of our penguin being cozy for winter and having maybe something like a scarf on. So I'm gonna go in with my red paint here. And what I'm gonna do is start with the part of the scarf that's gonna hang down. So you're essentially painting in kind of a loose rectangle coming down. And then we want the rest of it to go across. So I can make a nice chunky scarf there coming across. I can see that my paper is still slightly damp, but that is okay. We'll just add some definition once that dries. So I have that coming across, and then just to add to it, we will do a nice cozy hat. So I'm doing kind of a big wide rectangle coming across the top of his head here. And then we can go in, and I'm going to go with a slightly lighter red paint in the top of our hat. So that'll dry, and then I'll probably add a pom-pom to the top. But while that dries, we're gonna go back into the same color we did the feet with and paint our little beak. So using my small brush so that I have it nice and defined, I can go in and paint that. And then I'm gonna jump right into my black paint, and we will add some nice definition to the head here. So I'm working my way around. The idea is that my black is going to come all the way down to where the beak is and all the way around the outside of the head. Just outlining the bottom of my hat there. And right away he's coming to life. So I would even bring it around the entirety of his little nose. And then I can paint in two just really simple little circles for eyes there. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna go back in with my red. I'm sticking with red for my wintry colors here. And I can add a big pom-pom to the top of our hat. Give it some nice definition, a little more detail to my scarf. Add some tassels at the bottom. And just some definition where I feel like maybe it bled a little and I didn't quite want it to. And then same thing with the top of my hat here. I'm gonna go back in and just straighten out that line where I can see that it kind of bled into itself just a little bit. Now, if you wanted to add any more details, you definitely can. I think the only thing that I would like to add once it dries just a little bit is a bit more definition to the beak here. go in to my paint and just kind of cover up where some of that black bled in. But you can see how in such a short amount of time we can end up with such an adorable little penguin. If I wanted to as well, I can give him just the tiniest bit of rosy cheeks and just add that extra special little touch. This is something that you guys can do in any colors you want to make him fun and wintry. If you wanted to add words to this card, you could. I'll just add a touch of darker paint to the bottom there, just where his feet kind of bled into the rest of the body. But that is all we have for our winter watercolor penguin. Thanks for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other ideas for future cozy Christmas card tutorials, then leave a comment below and let me know. Lastly, if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. We'll see you next time.